Good evening. Welcome back, everyone. Got Revenant here so far. Got a few other people, maybe, but welcome back. Another retro evening, retro-ish. We're discussing in Discord, for those that didn't catch it earlier, what's retro. Well, it's such a loaded topic, but it is a retro game for tonight anyway. Hope everyone had a wonderful Halloween. Got some candy and stuff. Two out of our three kids went out for trick-or-treating, so there wasn't as much extra candy as there usually is. So our third one decided to stay home, so he's old enough for that now. But we had a Princess Daisy and a inflatable Pikachu. You can barely move in that, but it was a fun time. But someone suggested in Discord to play a quote-unquote scary game, which I think that American McGee's Alice is what it's called fully, right? Is a interesting game to say the least. So, Bruce, yeah, sorry, seems like you're working a lot. My goodness. Hopefully you get a break here soon. Evening Christian and Evening Doppler. Yeah, we actually had, we usually do is we put out a little, like a little cauldron, right, with the candy in it, and put a sign like, please take one and whatever as we walk around trick-or-treating with friends. And that works basically every year, except this year it was fine for a while, and then we went to look at the cauldron again, and it was gone. So some kids took the whole thing and walked off. So it is what it is. Evening, Brett, welcome. So, kids are going to be kids, I suppose. I don't think there was any particular maliciousness. I heard from other houses, too, that had their entire buckets they left out taken. And that's that's a risk you take when you don't hand it out manually. But that's why we do it. We have our dog, the Corgi, gets super excited when the door rings. So it's very difficult to have, like, the door opening and closing and opening and closing. So we did this anyway, but it worked until that point. So we usually did a trick where we buy candy. That's all right, but it's not stuff that we're going to eat a lot ourselves. Eton 975 very well have been. So I'm terrible keeping track of that. So thank you for everyone who suggested this game. I know it has popped up a couple times, and of course it is ripe for the retro treatment and streaming. I have barely played this game, just a little bit, basically the demo, I think, and that's about it. I know about the game. Again, I wasn't MMOs at the time when this came out, so kind of my crutch there. I didn't really play it that much. So as you might see, we do have the doorbell, the Ring one, and there was so much activity that it stopped and started and stopped and started. It did not catch the actual event happening or someone walking off with it. We did catch some stuff until then, and then it was gone later on when kids were trying to go and look because we had our porch light on. Kids were coming up to get candy, and they were knocking on the door and like, well, we don't have any more. So, yeah. That's the thing. It's like I have a feeling it's more middle school or something, like on Dare taking it or something like that, versus like teenagers. So, but we fortunately got rid of all the candy we had that way. So as luck would have it, you might see in the background here, the big box for this game is not super easy to find, and as luck would have it, this was going to be part of the video I did. Even Nico, this is actually the Macintosh version, the Apple version. And this, I found this at VCF Midwest, so this will be featured in my next video, which will be the pickup video for VCF Midwest. Vastly delayed. Real life has been busy, so hoping to get that cranked out here in the next few days or so. Yeah, Evening Johnny. Gong is a ride. The big box for this is actually decently rare. I don't think it's super hard to find, but you got to pay a little extra for it. But this is the Mac edition then. And we're actually going to switch to what's going on here. I actually have a new action cam. And the action cam in question here is a... no, we're playing on the Pentium 31000 tonight. I thought about playing on a Mac, but the Mac that is powerful enough to run this game well is not set up yet. So more to come on that in the future. Yeah, there was a time here, like in the 90s, where Apple or the, studios like Asper were purporting these games to the Mac. You can see the Mac logo very obviously presented here. What you're watching is a new action cam. I'm going to make a video on this because I think I mentioned in Discord. Eating Bluebeard, welcome. What you're looking at right now is a new BenQ webcam, which I have some thoughts on. It has some pros and some cons. I actually will send it for free for review, so I'm one of those chill channels now, I guess. So, evening Amish, welcome. And I'll make some, there's some cool notes on it, but I figured I'll try it as a new action cam and see how it works. The funny part is you switch between you can see like it's an alright webcam, but then you switch to like the DSLR, and it is, you know, there's only so much you can do with a webcam. So I have some thoughts on it. One of the nice things it does have is you can pop down like this, and it will actually switch the perspective, so you can actually have it like, you know, viewing like this. So it is a cool option. You see it flips upside down. So it's got some neat things. I'll probably cover it in the video because they asked me to. And it's free products, but for my, you know, unbiased opinion. So, yes, the part is really doesn't like having the light up here for the autofocus. As you noted, it's really doing a lot of jumping. When I set it to be manual focus, for some reason the frame rate dips into the 15 or something. It's like 60 now. It drops a lot when I force it to autofocus or manual focus. So I'm going to tinker with it some more, but got some pros and cons. The Voodoo Fi is going to handle this game quite well. I actually tried this game last night. I was testing it. And the funny part is, like, it was running really poor. I'm like, hang on, this isn't right. I found a video of someone playing it on a Voodoo 3, and it ran fine. Like, what's going on here? And I realized we had set, for those that remember the Voodoo 5, after the hard drive wakes up, there it is. In the settings for the Voodoo 5, or for the 3D effects here, you can set anti-aliasing, and I had set this OpenGL to force sample anti-aliasing. Let's just say you have to run to like 800 by 600 in medium settings to make that run smoothly, but this Voodoo 5 has enough horsepower. This game came out in 2000. However, I think the minimum requirements are like a Pentium 3 500 or thereabouts, so we're pretty overpowered for this game, and it should have run just fine. Yeah, and that's the kicker with the Mac ones. It's neat that a lot of those games were ported, but a 1-to-1, I think that you really might have a little trouble with the performance on a 1-to-1 equivalent. You know, a equivalent Pentium 3 and then a iMac G4, or not iMac, but just a G4 Power Mac of some variety. It's not going to be necessarily a 1-to-1. The Windows one will probably pull away more often than not because many of those ports were maybe not as optimized. It didn't have time, smaller market too. So I'm generalizing, but you know, here we are. Still, it's neat that they were in fact ported though. Tonight, of course, I just wanted, we're playing on a Pentium 3, which is the old one. Did I not update that one? I did. Let me double check, because I thought I created a new one for that. There it is. P31 gigahertz. There, that's better. See? Now it's better. Pentium 3, 1 gigahertz. Because we got 1 gigahertz, we're going to flaunt it like our background there. I'm going to keep that forever. If anyone wants a copy of the gloriousness that is this custom handmade Rick Strand Retro limited edition background, let me know. I can put it on my server. Yeah, that's the kicker, right? So you pretty much probably want to go to, I'm imagining OS X with a lot of these games. Were these supported? Let's put a says there on the supported one. It says Mac OS X compatible. And 400 megahertz or faster, 128 megabytes of RAM. Hardware 3D acceleration required, because it's an ATI 128 or later. But of course, this was like a year later than ported, but it was pretty neat to find the big box at DCF Midwest, so. All the gigas. I haven't really messed with sound fonts on a live at all, really, so. But it is a neat thing you can do. But we're going to launch, which this runs on the Quake 3 engine. It's pretty well known probably at this point. So you got that nice, like, smooth look to it. There we go. Is the game going to launch? But anyway, yeah, when I tried it the first time, yesterday, it was running like really sluggish. I'm like, this isn't right. Something's wrong here. Like, this machine, it's not like the best way to play this game. You're probably better off playing this game on like an XP machine or like a 2002, 2003, and crank the settings. But this should be playable. Like, there was no reason for it to run as sluggish as it was, and that's when I realized that yes, I had the anti-aliasing on in max, which looked good, but it, that stretches the Voodoo 5 to its limits on a contemporary game, because the Voodoo 5 was, a current video card when this game came out. So it's right in there, but I know that the Voodoo 5, of course, may have had some issues with lackluster performance in some of these games that weren't glide-based. And someone correct me here, I looked around, but to my knowledge, this game launches at OpenGL, and that's what you get. Like, I don't think there's any way to set the renderer on this one. it's OpenGL, unless there maybe there's a configuration setting somewhere in a config file. I was not able to find it, so it runs in OpenGL mode, so you don't get a glide renderer for this one. Even though glide, of course, was available in Quake 3, I don't think it's available in this one. I could be wrong. If someone knows how to change the renderer, let me know. Yeah. This game is, of course, very unsettling. For those that aren't familiar, our American McGee's Alice takes, of course, heavy inspiration, or this is Alice from Alice in Wonderland. And I think she comes back after the story and coming back to the Wonderland and see some bad stuff. I could have sworn Quake 3 lets you set the... maybe I'm wrong there. You could be wrong, right? I could have sworn that you could set that as a 3D effects glide inside of Quake 3, but maybe I misremember it too. They do some pretty nifty tricks here, like, you can see her looking in the mirror, and you can go to some of the options based on your image of the head here, for example, video. So right now we're running at 1024 by 768, which I think is a comfortable resolution for the Voodoo 5. 16-bit, I don't think we're going to get in much out of 32-bit. And we're around detail textures. That seemed to be a good sweet spot for it. An appropriate performance. We could crank it more and run a little less performance, or vice versa. But it seemed like a good middle ground. But when I tested it with the FSAA enabled or whatever, I had to go to 800 by 600, like medium-low settings, and disable texture detail texture, because it would just not run. I'm like, something's not right here. And then, yeah, sure enough, there wasn't. Audio, we're set to EAX, normal. Good stuff. I do like the fact that it has the little pictures of the head there on what to do. Yeah, I mean, that was the thing, right? OpenGL people wanted that to take off more, right? And Direct 3D was just such a... I mean, pretty quickly was a dominant force, right? Because, yeah, I'm in DirectX, and I get it. It was like a redone toolkit, right? So, This game feels very much like a metal album cover in general. Oh, look, there's difficulty settings. Guess which one I'm picking. That's right. Easy mode for the win. Press that easy button. I just love when games commit to an art style. And they go with it. And this game, of course, goes deep into that. And is really, really weird, Quiet here. We'll see how the game itself is. Sometimes that's the kicker, is like, the cutscenes are... Oh. Oh no! Yoga Flame! Oh, interesting. See, this thing is like, I have peripheral knowledge. I know a little about a lot. That's kind of my knowledge base. So any time you go into like looking at some of the technical stuff behind there, I'm pretty much always learning, so it's fascinating. Now she's in an asylum because things went bad.
Maybe that old rabbit will bring her around.
This is fine. Yeah, exactly, and you're right, Brad. I pretty much always seek out easy mode, and something that I feel like right now is such a, godsend is the story mode in some of these big action adventure games. I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn right now. I'm almost at the end. I'm right before the final mission. Whoa, hi. Honey. I'm playing on story mode, and it's blast, because I can just kind of do the power fantasy. Normally, in the Horizon Zero Dawn, Aloy is this, like, cunning hunter whatever, laying in wait, and I'm just like, Leroy Jenkins is running right into everything, and it's hilarious. And it makes the game just fun to play for me. It's not a challenge at all, but I get to experience the story and see the world with really no stress to it as I'm playing. And some games I do enjoy the right level of challenge, but many of those 3D action adventure games I really enjoy playing on story or easy or whatever it might be. So. That I believe. I mean, we're really a period correct. It should be fine. I think I noticed some of the audio not playing here and there. We may have to change the audio driver in that case, but... Of course, the very creepy cat. But as we can see, it runs.
You've gone quite mangy, cat. But you're
Seems to run
brilliant
just
with
fine.
it.
And you picked up a bit of an attitude. Still curious and willing to learn, I hope.
I tested it. There's no
Become quite strange.
settings change to make for the audio, for the spoken stuff. It's really
Where
muffled.
you're going is preferable
Um,
to being lost.
And I think it just the way they captured it. So we have 44 kilohertz, and we're not forcing 8-bit or whatever. So, yep, sure can.
Let your need guide your behavior. Suppress your instinct to lead. Pursue rabbit.
Yeah, that is. We'll test how the game is as we're starting to get into it, because that's the kicker. I want to make sure I can be heard too, but I want to be a little higher. But do please call out if you guys can hear the volume or anything like that. But yeah, I do really, really enjoy story modes and the easier modes in games these days. And the fact that, above all, it doesn't lock any progression out. I mean, that was the thing that would make games last longer back in the day, right? They would make it like, okay, now you've beaten easy, now you've beaten medium or normal, and then hard. But these narratively driven, like, story action-adventure games, like, if they locked out the difficulty, don't get me wrong, put a challenge behind the highest difficulty, put an achievement, that's perfectly fine, you know. But never lock out story due to skill. And that's what make it... I mean, I love the story in Horizon Zero Dawn. It's awesome. If I had to play on difficult mode or higher mode just to see it, I would not enjoy it at all. So. But otherwise, yeah, it seems to run just fine. OpenGL mode and yeah, 1024 by 768. The Voodoo 5 is handling it just fine. So far.
Our land is destroyed, our spirit crushed.
Reminds me of the asylum.
Yeah, that's true. There was that time period for sure. You know, my point, welcome. This is true. I mean, you get into, you know, your GameCube, PS2, and Xbox, and you have larger storage formats all of a sudden that can fit a lot, even with 3D graphics. So it's a neat game. Yeah, it's interesting. The first CD or the ISO we're playing off here now is 600 and the second is 200 megabytes. So I'm not sure how much is on the second one or not, but I think on the Mac version that I have here, let's look. Is one CD or not? It is one CD on the Mac. Could be a DVD, I guess. Didn't think about that, but if there's anything on here about it, but lovely disc. It is a little funny because I'll switch to the action camera as you can see it, but see if you can autofocus. And see there's a two button mouse commands. They are clearly recommend that you have a 2-button mouse for this, so that's that time period where like how like, you know, multiple disc was important, so holy buckets, yeah. Yeah, I actually bought Half-Life 2 when it came out in stores in Sweden. It was, I'm not sure if you remember that, if you saw that, Christian, but I have the Half-Life 2 physical edition, physical copy. And I bought the CD version because it was cheaper. It was 349 kroner, and the DVD one was, I think, 499 or something like that. So I bought that one, but it's 5 discs. It took forever to install. A lot of decompression there. Whee! A lot of story stuff here now.
I'm not afraid of her or her creatures. Never was, really. You should stand up to them.
Yeah, I think so, honestly. I think that the stereotype of, like, the parental gamer, that, you know, a lot of people, of us that grew up with games in the 80s and 90s, now don't have as much time, or they may just want that relaxing time. And don't get me wrong, the Souls games, there are tons of games that are difficult and hard, but a narrative-driven game
Use it wisely.
that seem to, like, prioritize, like, the storytelling, I don't see a huge need for that to be played on difficulty, and give that option. That's all we ask. And above all, don't lock parts of the game way behind the difficulty. So Yeah, that's true. That was also a choice. We got into the remembrance of what DVD and CD drives were like here now. That would be pretty funny, yeah. It's interesting because the Quake 3 engine. You mean Tony? Welcome. Maybe. I guess we'll find out. I do own it, but the version I downloaded is from my abandonware. Actually, it's available there, so supposedly it works. We'll find out. But what knife?
Your knife is necessary, but not sufficient. Always collect what's useful. Reject only your ignorance, and you may survive.
You may survive. Creepy cat. Yeah, really. That's when I rebuilt my PC that I use for my main stuff. I bought a huge case that has like 4 5.25 drive bays in it because I wanted a case that I could grow with and just like use for whatever in the future. Because I mean, it's kind of like my workstation rig, right, where I do all that. And I wanted to make sure I could fit multiple drives if I wanted to. It's massive, almost like hilariously massive. It won't fit under my desk almost, but it's not a well, it's a full-size tower, but not like one of those mega towers we had back in the day. Yeah, well, that was like the multimedia age, right? You go back to that era, and then you're getting at all those crazy games, the FMV games, right, that came on, well, okay, I have 7 discs. I have, what's it called? Daedalus Encounter, that's 3, you know, several of the kind of FMV games from that era, like the Tex Murphy Overseer is on 1 DVD or 5 CDs, but it's any game that contains a lot of video, right? Nice. I don't think I'm familiar with that particular case. I can't remember what the one I bought even is.
I wish to
Black.
about this thing.
The fortress adores hold such secrets, but it will take more than a wish to get inside.
It has a little bit of a rune feel to it, right?
Which you don't have. Let's hope the doors are open.
And if not, there may be more than one way to skin a cat, if you'll pardon the expression.
Most unpleasant metaphor. Please avoid it in future.
It feels like there were quite a few games that took advantage of the Quake 3 engine like this to do some pretty cool storytelling, and you also got a little bit of a Jedi Knight or Jedi Outcast vibe right there. I don't know if we get a lot of tearing or not. It seems fine on my CRT, but oh yeah, with modern compression, that's the thing too. Is like you think about. I assume, and maybe I'm wrong here, but like I would assume that even if they did really good compression back in the day, or spent a lot of time compressing, which of course we didn't have the good algorithms enough for that, right? Even if you did that, how long would it take to decompress it, or you know, play it back, or whatever it might be? Because it's like you have to balance what was usable on a consumer PC. Ew. Throws a knife back, I think, when you throw it. Yep, like that. Slash.
Only a few find the way. Some don't recognize it when they do. Some don't ever want to.
Tomb Raider moving in here too. And that's a reminder that I've really not played this game at all. So, besides like a demo, I think, back in 2000 or 2001.
Perhaps. Can you get me inside the Fortress of Doors?
Oh no, I wouldn't dare.
Dare.
The upheaval, we've all become gutless halfwits.
This is crap.
Crossing the road. But make your way to
Alright, Bruce.
town.
See you later. But it's got a little bit of a control scheme or feel to it, and we're going to stream Rune at some point too, because I do enjoy that game quite a bit. I know we tested it, at least on a couple of streams, on 2 different machines, but I feel we should give Rune a proper shake and actually play it for real. Give it the attention it deserves, because it is a neat game as well. And I don't know, I love the games.
Try to put truth even here.
I love when games like this, they take like what is considered an FPS engine and then make something else with it. You know, Anachronix comes to mind with the kind of almost like Eastern RPG style in that kind of format with that engine, Quake 2 engine. This and Jedi Outcast, things like that. That sure, they're FPS roots and it's definitely FPS style to them, but then they still have like a bit of an action adventure or Bit of a difference going on. Loading. Lots of loading. And this is reading from ISO files on the machine too to save time. Oh my goodness. It's a lot of floppies. I was going to say, one game that comes to mind, it would be the Romans of the Three Kingdoms on Amiga, one of them. And it was like a ton of floppies. It was like 7 or 8. So, 17 for a game would be unbearable. That's fine. I don't want to grab that rope anyway. So much cutscenes here. Not wise, girl. I'm just grown old. I don't know if this is just not spoken or
I wish to get very small.
some of it is. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Do you know how I might do that?
Only that? Oh, yes. I could manage that.
It makes me wonder if it's the EAX 3D positioning
I have
audio
nothing
though.
of value.
You have nerve and your health.
Good
Mine are
question.
nearly gone. I've seen too much.
I'm not
suffering,
sure.
And I smoke.
Oh my goodness, yeah, I can believe that because
What must I do?
by that point, yeah. Philly cheesesteak, welcome. Maybe we'll disable the EAX. I wonder if that's the problem. Or could also with the version. Like again, this is my abandonware. I think I'm using a no CD version. We can also try and go to the audio. I think we can just go to the mouse audio, right? That takes away the 3D. We'll see if, because sometimes it gets really wonky when it's trying to position in 3D audio, and that might be part of it. So, your mine, my mine. I'm conditioned to look for secrets, although I'm not sure if there's any here now. It is a curious way the way they do targeting reticle, because it is in the actual game like a laser sight. Danger. Not for me. Got my trusty knife. Whoop. Whee. Oh, I don't think the engine likes this here. Now's when they're forcing it to do really funky stuff. I can't control anything here. I might turn down just a bitch. So I got the mixer board, but the way it's set up, I'm not sure how many of you are familiar with mixer boards, but it's a digital mixer board, and you have post fader and pre fader, and post fader is like when you can use the slider and all the effects and all that good stuff. And on a pre fader, it doesn't have any of that. So all the oh hi. Well, that's gruesome. It means ceramics. Oh, okay. Sorry, you were asking about if it was released on console, but it sounds like Spherominx is right here that I think, yeah, you can play it on... It's bundled with those versions, right, that came out on quote-unquote modern consoles, so... probably was on PS4 and Xbox One, I assume.
52 pickup is a staple of juvenile humor, but when the deck slices and dices, it's no laughing matter.
Throw it. Yeah, we'll see if the voice is there now without the EAX on. Not a loading screen here? No. Homing. Yeah, the Voodoo 5 is handling it just fine. I think this would have been a more than appropriate way to play it. Ooh, nice. So, oh, I gotcha. So you had an ASC824 with that motherboard, don't you? Oh, wow. That's pretty rare, because that's not exactly a standard form factor motherboard, right? I assume it's custom for that case. I'd say, like, I mean, I have one of these AST adventure cases here now, too, but I don't think it's a standard format motherboard, right? Pretty freaking lucky. Awesome. That's a great find, then. Congrats. Yeah, I think everyone had that. A cousin, a friend, a sibling. You gonna play 52 pickup? In, what was it, Christian? Was it, was gatsvepare och president, I think, right? Was we call it. So street sweeper and president or something like that when I was a kid. And, you know, one would basically, like, spread all the cards, and then you're playing the street sweepers. You got to pick it up. Or, oh, that was, but sounded cool. For 15 bucks, absolutely worth a shot. That's great. Oh, hi. Splat. I'm still alive. How do I climb up the rope here? That's the neat part. You don't. Come here, you. Ah. Yeah, it's just unique and interesting, right? Die, my goodness. I get up there? Turns out I cannot. The controls are very stiff. I think that's just more of a symbol of the times, right? Oh, can you just climb up straight up? I'm not sure if I'm supposed to get up there. Okay. There you go. Thank you. Look at that. Nice. Because it very much feels like, again, where they took like an FPS engine or, you know, what you would consider like, oh yeah, FPS engine. There's nothing up here. That was worth it. Yay! We made it. And then they took that and kind of shoehorned it into some different thing, and I mean, that's fine. And then, you know, many engines today are used for multitude of reasons. Like, you know, even though Unreal is used for everything, you don't consider it an FPS engine. It's used in literally everything. But in this case here, I mean, it was a thing, right? It's just like there weren't many games being made with this kind of engine at this point. Yeah, it feels very clunky to play. Animations have to finish out. A little bit Tomb Raider style over it, of course. Just that kind of feel there to it. Thing here, no? But yeah, the art design is really cool. Yeah. Heretic 2 is probably a very close approximation as well, because it's got a very similar feel to it in the sense how it plays. Ruin feels a little smoother to me, but it might just be on memory. With Heretic 2,
very resourceful.
Definitely has that kind of like, we made this game a third-person action-adventure game, even though the engine is not really made for it. Huzzah! You know?
Use the key to free my clan from the oppressive burden they carry. Any fight against the Queen's tyranny is a good fight. They've suffered...
I'm sure I'm very sorry for them, sir. Really I am. But what about me getting small?
It's pretty interesting art design, yeah. I'd like to say that maybe that fixed the audio. I've noticed, especially with EAX on the live cards, and maybe that's just my experience. Seems like mini games just doesn't quite work well. I could have the bad drivers too, I suppose. I also don't remember what version of live I have in here, so it's probably not the top one. I'm not sure on that one. Someone else may have to chime in on that, on who made the music here.
There's a school inside the fortress where you'll find certain items for creating a concoction that will make you small.
What items exactly?
Yeah, I did notice that. There was a 3D and a whole bunch of stuff there else as well, so this will be a good one for an Auroral Vortex 2.
Items, girl. You'll know them when you see them.
Hold on.
Of seeing things, we should avoid the card guard's notice. Hang on. Damn it. We've been seen.
Well, yeah, you're flying like a bicycle blimp underground. I think they're gonna notice. It's funny because a lot of these games, to me, from this era, right, when they do this kind of... You have to have something that shrank the world, right? You can't have a wide open world. You see even there now, it's kind of chopping a little bit as we're panning around, even though there's pitch black around. You can only render so much stuff back then. Now we're so used to, like, walking out into this huge vista, you know, on a console. Like, again, I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn. It came out on PS4, and it's just massive open. You can see super far. Ew. Is it? It's like the music from Final Fantasy VII. Feels very similar. Oh, was that just oh, that was... That was wonky. Knifed you. Exactly. And they got really crafty with that. I think that Spyro feels like a really, like... Whoa. We're doing some creative stuff here. Someone else hearing those bells? Like, it really sounds like Final Fantasy VII, like the Shinra theme or whatever. Even Milton? Yeah, that's what I've heard too, and it's funny, it just, again, glossed me by. I never really played it, so I'll have to check that out after we play this too. I know that's a little newer than what we normally play, but maybe we'll stream that too, just for the sake of it. Look how wonky this is. And they went all out on this stuff. It really does. I can't hum the song now, but like, you know, the serious tune in Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, that's the sad part too. I think that there was a third one coming, right? American McGee said basically like, nope, that's not happening. It's dead. Forget it. Move on. I think it was licensing hell or something like that, right? Because you don't have the... I mean, I think Alice in Wonderland is available, of course. That's probably open or public domain by now. But the Alice property, I assumed, is owned by someone else. That's auto-fire. Yeah, so I think literally he said, forget about it, move on. It's never happening. Because I think people pester him all the time, and it sounds like he wants to make the next game, and I don't know much about the news around it, but,
Time to raise some havoc. The dogs of war are loose.
Oh. Well, that's normal. Quad damage? Where'd they go? Splat. Of course EA owns it. Does EA want to do anything with it, though? Sounds like clearly not. They just want to crank out the same... I think we talked about it before, like how Someone up there, isn't there? How, you know, developers today have to go with such like safe bets because the games cost so much to make. The AAA stuff, at least, when they're making these games, it's, you know, hundreds of millions of dollars. Come on, you can fit through there. Really? Oh, out of mana. Now what? What I'm really liking is the kind of, there's a return of some of the AA games, if that makes sense. I know the new RoboCop game is getting rave reviews, and it seems like a lot of fun. But it's not like a AAA funded game, but it's more like a AA that we saw a lot on the consoles in the early 2000s. Kind of like a little bit more experimentation, that kind of stuff. I haven't played it yet, but it looks like a lot of fun. Like they took the source material and kind of ran with it, but realizing what made the original pretty good, so. Fantastic. Guess we'll find out if the My Abandonware version has that issue or not. This is fine. Normal. Ooh. It's funny because in my mind I remember reading or seeing this in magazines and stuff. I'm like, wow, this looks like incredible, like next gen basically at the time, but I don't need that health, so. A little bit, yeah. The Civi special. But yeah, there's something else that you can get from that, because it's hard not to feel like AAA games. Like, I mean, again, I enjoy, especially the third-person action-adventure narrative games. Like, your new God of War, and, well, hi. I don't like you. Burn. Burn to the ground. I enjoy those games, but they require an immense amount of stuff. But then they're, you know, they're cranking these out. We look at Insomniac and stuff like that, or Guerrilla Games. They're really good at making those really good AAA games. But it's hard not to see a lot of those AAA games being made by committee, right? Because they have to. They just take so much money and investment, especially when you look at things like, you know, your Call of Duties and that kind of stuff. So having games that are quote-unquote good enough, they don't have to be like the best game ever. Oh, stairs there. Mad Hatter. Oh, yeah, this takes the cake for like.
The proper order of things is often a mystery to me. You too?
3 levers. Yeah, and that's what I wonder, like, you look at, my kids are playing Fortnite, like many kids of that age, like they're, you know, around 10. And you look at the animations, like, there's someone, probably an entire team that does nothing but just perfect every animation, because they all look super well made, right? Because that's the thing that they sell, are the animations and the skins and all that stuff, right? Let's see which one is which. First try. First try. So how do I get over there, though? Disappear. Levers. Oh. Nice. Flat. It's definitely It feels like they really flexed this engine to the max of what it could do. I mean, my goodness, this is just wonky as hell, which is fine. Really unique. But yeah, it's just like, and I know Phil Spencer was saying that too. It's like everyone's resting on their existing IPs and how much they're doing that, and it's like no one's taking risks anymore. Oh, some more, but a lot of time it's like the games are so expensive to make, they have to go with the safe bets, the ones that, because they may have like hundreds of people employed and working on one franchise, right? They can't just like not make a game. If they just like, oh well, we're just not gonna make the next Call of Duty, like that will put so many people out of a job at this point. Hit it. Secrets down here? No. Really? Oh, please tell me I don't have to walk all the way back there now because I fell down. Oh, thank goodness there's a ramp here now. Alright, where's that jerk? Oh, I see. The lock-on starts spinning around the thing that's that I'm targeting, so that's pretty useful. I didn't notice that. I thought it was like a shield, but... yeah, it's just, again, something delightful with the bending of, again, quote-unquote, an FPS engine into this sort of 3D platform. It very much feels more like an Xbox, the original Xbox game. To me, anyway. Really? Open the door! Seems like it was the right one. Did I miss something? I don't know. I feel like I missed the spirit of that puzzle there. Very Doom-like. Is there a save in this game? Just a quick save. Evening, Eric. Welcome. I think there was a quick save. Quick save is F4. Definitely gonna use that. There we go. Maybe brooding more. I guess it is pretty brooding like. Hopefully your cat is not quite as malnourished looking as this one, but knife to the face. I say, Eric, welcome. This is actually one of the ones I picked up at VCF Midwest. The camera, there it is. So yeah, I got the big box for that. It's a fun one to play. We're playing on the PC version tonight, though, no Mac, but...
Entering school requires a real leap of logic.
Just jumped into it. Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, the design in general is pretty amazing, I think, between the box, the game itself, and just the art direction overall. I mean, it's just so crazy, wonky, you know. Well, that's normal. Hello. Yeah, they went all out with the... I hit him? Welcome to Hogwarts, I guess? Oh, I found him. It sounds like to me that all the spoken audio now is working. Dialogue has been fine since we switched to Miles 2D audio instead of EAX. Oh, this is normal?
There's a bit more to do than you suggested, don't you think?
No need for sarcasm. I admit my memory's not what it was. But I'm here now. Try to amend its deficiencies. The library contains a recipe for the potion. Consult the book of bizarre things. Oh no! Run!
Oh no, run. I'll do no such thing. I'm gonna use my knife. Stabbity stab them. No, we have not. Oh no, run. Yeah, they went for... Oh. Do that. They went pretty far into the... Oh, now we're in the library here. Oh, hello. I'm kind of failing forward, I feel like, here now. I'm not really sure where I'm going, so I'm just kind of haphazardly falling around. Yeah, they certainly went for a style. I haven't read up or looked much into the development of this game or anything, but... I guess there's a lot of doors. That door is flapping. Feels like that's not a good place to go. This door is locked. Oh, it's locked. All the other doors are boarded, looks like. Yep. So I guess this is the one we're going. Yeah, at least the combat is not much of a challenge, but you can tell there's, you know, a limitation on memory and stuff because you are basically, you know, loading in all these areas. A lot of loading screens, but it's just, you know, that's where we are in the time period. Gruesome. Pretty good book texture. I mean, you can tell it's supposed to look like a lot of books, and it sure does. Oh, in this hall here? Did I miss it right here? You mean this hall in this... A little creepy. I don't feel I should attack those little guys. I know there's a delay in chat here, and I'll give it a second, but couldn't give me any pointers where to find it. Yep, nice flat texture. No bump mapping here. Look at that. Ooh. Oh, you mean in here? In the main area? Or did I go back too far now? That fire over there, is that what we're talking about? Oh yeah, there it is. Did I get to that? Sure can. Found it.
Here's a riddle. When is a croquet mallet like a billy club? I tell you,
My.
whenever you want it to be.
Delicious. Oh wow. Asti. I saw that fire. I figured it was like a decoration, but I guess I should keep an eye out for those green flames to investigate. I'll whack some dudes with a electric. Well, that's a way to get spinny or dizzy.
Steps to enlightenment brighten the way, but the steps are steep. Take them one at a time.
We can help you that much, Cap. Why don't you do all of it? Takes a lot to... Brutal. This then? Book. Where you going, book? Oh, you can... I see. You can shoot the croquet balls here, too. Not as effective as a knife, but... Go get that health. Yeah, it's definitely a, you know, eerie game, right? That's what I would probably describe it as. Not like scary per se, just eerie. It's stronger than the... Yeah, look at the ceiling there. Woo! It's definitely stronger observatory. Like that's probably where I should go, I guess. Splat. Not open. No dice. Ah, it's locked. But yeah, it's got a very unnerving feel to it, just by design. And I can't think of other games that kind of pulled off their weirdness as good as this is doing here. Book. Back. Oh, they're for getting the steps there. The A+ for elevator design, because they were all over the place. There we go. Have to find those to make up. It's gonna go well here. Ooh. Did I miss one, maybe? I feel like I need one more book here. I don't think I can make that jump there. Yep, that sounds about right. Can I make that jump there? You need Drake? Okay, I figured as much. It seems like that would be too far. And too far. Oh, look at the moon there. That's no moon. It's a cat. We can proceed. I am not a cat. That's the problem with starting to tear anything apart or messing with stuff like that. Then you're just like, what have I done? I gotta finish it. I checked this entire level here. A little hard to see as well. On the CRT, it's quite dark. Observatory must be on the first level then. Can't open that. Might be on the ground floor, I guess, because there was more I hadn't explored down there yet. I also think I never checked out the... No, I did check out the opposite. Maybe? Okay. Alright. That's probably the only place I haven't really checked out. That right there. I'm just gonna... Oh, fine, get a little cutscene that tells me. Go here, stupid. Now it's gonna work my way all the way back up. The spinny crazy elevator, I think. Wherever that was. Right there. Yeah, I took that elevator first because I wasn't sure what it was, but... Freeman's head when it takes a spinny elevator. Freeman's Mine, sorry. Is he still making new episodes of that one? I haven't watched it in quite a while now. For those that aren't aware, it's like narrating Freeman as he is, say, going through Half-Life 1 and then now Half-Life 2. But it's really, really funny. Gotta take the elevator up again. Oh, I am running. This is walking. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, lovely. Her bow on the back of her back there has got a nice little texture shimmering going on. Hopefully there's autosave. If there's not, let's see. 138. Looks like it. Well, that's neat. Super neat. At least I know what to do now, but use autosave or use to save. Use to save Luke.
Here's a riddle.
Oh yeah,
Who
let's
is a croquet mallet like a billy club.
be able to fly through this quicker now, but yeah, saving. See that it wasn't the combat that killed me; it was the inevitable fall to my demise. Splat. Out of my way. Got places to be now. Did I go here too soon? Oh, that's right, I have to go down here first. The theater. Can I skip this? Yes, I can. Thank you very much. Take that. Autosave. Or not autosave. Quick save. Alright, now we're in business. Fortunately, the save doesn't take too long. Some of these games feels like they save really slow. And I mean, it's a spinning disc. So you get all the... this is the true retro experience. And again, this is a period accurate machine for anyone joining us new here. We're playing on the... you just saw the specs a second ago. I'll cycle them again. But this is a Pentium 3 1 gigahertz machine with a Voodoo 5. So this is right at 2000. This would have been a new game to play on this system, basically. Or a period accurate. But if you wanted the best experience, I think you'd probably play this on a more modern machine. Evening Banana, welcome. Like, you know, a Pentium 4 Athlon or something like that would probably play this game better. Anything with XP and probably Core 2 Duo. I assume this game is supported on Windows XP. At that point, you have any option you want at that point, so. Oh, it's good to know. Thanks. I'll try and save a little more often. The quick save, there's really a little detriment to do so, but I forget. Because, like, we get spoiled with autosave, and autosave is really good anymore. Feels like most games, like, you die or something, you're... Like, death isn't that big a deal in a game as long as you don't have to replay a whole bunch. Because that feels like such a annoying thing anymore.
Steps to enlightenment brighten the way, but the steps are steep. Take them one at a time.
It is a useful weapon, yeah. It's a pretty strong ranged attack, actually. 2 hits and they're down. Oh, they keep flying too. That's cool. flat. Doesn't take as much mana either. The cards are cool, but you have to shoot so many of them to run to work. Was there a book down here? Oh, I guess not. Up, up, up. Came right back. I'll say, I was just about to do that as you mentioned it. Figured that would hurt, yeah. A nice touch that you can. But anyway, as far as like performance goes, it feels like this is appropriate. I would have played this game happily like this. Although I never had a Voodoo 5 back in the day. It was kind of like a... Oh, it was an interesting GPU. I don't think it's definitely worth the price that it fetches anymore, but still cool. You know, the fact that it runs in basically SLI mode without you knowing it. It'd be nice to progress so we don't have to listen to this repetitive music anymore. Alright, where's the elevator up again? Here. Now if we fall to our deaths, we won't be having to replay a whole bunch. Hopefully. Yeah, I mean, it runs just fine. I think it has a couple of slowdowns. We have some texture problems there, too. But I wonder how well this game would run if it had a glide mode. Since it is running in OpenGL mode, glide would probably give it another boost, but it makes sense that... Ugh. Already at this point, you know, we have, especially the Quake 3 them being...
There's no lock, but it won't open. It's stuck.
Treat it like a Chinese box or a stubborn lid. A tap in the right spot might do the trick.
Can I hit it? There's something also. I'm just really, right now, I'm feeling generally nostalgic for this time period, right?
I didn't suggest force. You might have
looking at the, you know, the late 90s, early 2000, muddy textures and that kind of stuff in the PS2 era, the GameCube, the Xbox. I don't know. It's fun. It's fun to look back and reminisce about that time period. The really neat period, I think, and something that I've been pretty fond over lately. Again, you kind of want that muddy texture look and everything. Just seems right.
Mushrooms, poppies, sugar and spice, all those things are very nice. When combined, the proper mixture makes a getting small elixir. I don't really like sweets.
There's supposed to be a picture there, because it sure is muddy. Just the way we like it. Alright, Eric, thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Don't dream of whatever Alice is doing here, because you might have nightmares, but it's, as far as like how this game runs, I think that this is more than acceptable. Happy to play it this way. I think that, you know, again, the machine we played on last time, SimCity 4, this whole like generic Athlon 64X2, that's a typical home machine that you get for at a recycling center probably for like 20 bucks or something. Plays XP games like that fantastically. And it's such a great way to experience a lot of those retro games. You don't have to have the ultra rare stuff. And often a decent Windows XP machine is enough to... Whoa, who's hitting me? And we'll see. There's a light on the red there. Is that relevant? I was doing like combat moves there too. Blam. We'll see here if we get stuck or not. Still in the library. But it's still just a fantastic way to experience a lot of those games. Is playing on a quote-unquote... Ooh. What damage? Playing it on Windows XP mid-2000.
When dressed in rage, your enemies are fortunate that your condition is not permanent. And you're lucky too.
Need something to
Mad
kill.
eyes suit so few.
Nothing to murder a knight here now. Something to shoot. No, there's nothing to shoot here. Lucy, oh, there goes my quad damage. Really? Weren't available to shoot. Right when I needed to. I like this weapon has both range and melee. Alright, Remnant. I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, having the what is it, the Tome of Power for or the Quake 2, that's right, that was an inventory item. And then also in the Hexen and they always used like the Tome of Power, right? So demon dice weapons out there. You mean the main hall, or you mean out in that floating area that was a second ago? That was in that floating part, the basement. Is that what you mean, or do you mean the main hall area here? Okay, let's go check it out. We're playing on easy. The combat difficulty has not been a problem so far. Oh, I see. The red thing that's on fire there.
Ah, the diabolical dice. A word of caution, don't throw them when you're alone. The fiends lack loyalty, and their notion of nourishment is quite disturbing.
Oh, I see. You roll the dice and it attacks everything in sight, I'm guessing. Well, that's creepy. I see, it's summon stuff. Or is it just random what they do? Or diabolical? Equipped on 7, wow. You weren't kidding. No problem. Yeah, again, combat challenge isn't very difficult here. On purpose, like progressing. Really? Sounds a little familiar, yeah. I was thinking most of the scary movie one instead, but what's up? Splat. 2000s gibbage there too. Oh, it's a freaking maze. Of course there's a maze. Load? Interesting. A laboratory, as it were. I keep forgetting it's got a ledge grab mechanic. It's a little bit of a... Oh, okay. No, I appreciate the hints. I could probably run around forever. So this is a lab area, so we need a gymnasium. This Chloe is just taking us back. Oh, hi. Another weapon here? Oh, the croquet. You didn't have
Here's
it.
a riddle. When is a croquet mallet like a billy
Extra place to
club?
pick it up.
I'll tell you, whenever you want it to be.
Do not care for you. Really annoying. Poppy seed. Do I need these? I need them for the thing. I guess I'm not here in the quest yet. Fine, we'll run back. I can get up here, wasn't there? Oh. There's the stair. Alright, we'll go back down to... Hey, let me in! Whee! That's the beginning. Oh, that's where I got the dice. So it's the other side then. Surprising amount of complexity around here. Now, the rooms are pretty small and everything, so... Aha. Gonna be a lever in here. There it is. Never looked on that side, I guess. Oh, it opens the lectern. He's just randomly showing up. Oh, there we go. That was a little fun how they did a trickery as far as, like, you know, what you see out there and what's actually 2D or 3D. It's pretty creative use of the technology at the time. It's something we could, I think, spoil with now is that how good lighting and, like, density in the world have gotten in a modern game. That's something that's, like, you know, so much better now, to the point where it's like you forget how next-gen stuff like that can look when you get... there. And I fell down. Felt it happening. Nice. I could see this becoming like a cool one to replay. I kind of wish I would have played it when it was new. Again, the platforming and the mechanics around that are still a little like conky, I guess. The best way to describe them. Feels a little stiff.
The gymnasium should be safe. Guards never exercise. Can't afford to lose the weight.
I never cared for sports at school. I don't have to put on a pinny, do I?
No, it wouldn't suit you. I've recalled one of the potion's ingredients. Mushrooms. Lovely texture. What's that?
Well, you're eating mushrooms, so... those tricks. Oh, I hate those guys. Alright, fine. Cards. A low power SMG kind of thing. Evening, Steven. I think that... I'm not sure if I'm on any of the remasters, I guess. I'm a little bit out of a loop on that, so... yeah, you did lead me through Doom 3, that's right. And I appreciate it when you guys do that. It's like, if I don't want, like, you know, no stop, I'll tell you guys, but I do appreciate it because I like keeping the stream moving forward. We don't have to, like, play it naturally, as it were. I think it's fun when people have played it and know the game really well. It adds to it. Because I do enjoy playing the games I know, but we also play so many different games. I can't possibly know all the games really well. These dudes are so annoying. dead. I appreciate the assistance and moving the stream forward. So, I guess I'm not sure. Has there been any talks about this game being fully remastered? I know that there's a sequel then in 2011, and then of course the third game now basically has been gone, right? So, but I imagine, yeah, like I mentioned there, there's probably tons of different mods and user stuff or community stuff.
You're fortunate I passed by.
Meaning what? I was about to say you're lucky to have found me. Look, I found the last ingredient, sugared spice drops.
Whenever we meet up, seems like also find a bit more trouble. Seen any jumbo grow about?
Isn't there a show
bit
now
in
being
that
developed as well? It
flask
seems
on
like
the
a new thing,
sideboard.
but someone said that
You
there's
see?
a show
Listen.
planned,
Bring
like a
back
TV
some
show
poppy
based on the
pills
property.
And we'll mix up the potion.
And I'm guessing just, if nothing else, like higher resolution texture, people run this on a much more modern machine. I know that there's a Windows 10 fan patch as well. If you do all those things, it probably runs quite well, so. Max settings. Picked up the potion. And now I'm going somewhere else, I guess. Nice portal loading there. Not portal, but... I got the shrinking potion now, right? Do I need to go back, or... Gonna give me a pointer on where to go? Am I done in here now? Yeah, because this, like, jumping room here is at the top. This is the, yeah. Oh, okay. I needed to go here. Never mind. I mean, obviously I need to go there. I knew. Got a new weapon. Huge. Okay. That might come in handy, I guess. I have a huge lollipop. Why not? And thing jerks. Save. Progressing now, I think. But I think that what appeals to me in this era now is also just, you know, kind of the PS2 era, but just like you have 3D graphics now being fully established. 3D accelerated graphics are like required. You've gotten that era now where that's something that's standard. While I do enjoy the, you know, earlier games on PC and console and stuff like that too, it just feels like this character mascots going wild around this time period. You have, whoops, that's really far. Ow. Am I going back now to the beginning? I am not. Then in here, of course, this is the gymnasium. One in here. So you spoil now with games that give you like quest markers on where to go and everything. Oh, okay. Where was the mixing room? Through the, through here, right? Yeah. Got
This
it.
condenser can mix the potion. Doesn't look like it's good for much else, though.
Mixing, mixing, mixing.
Now time to leave, but not as you came. Go by way of the observatory. This stars for your stellar performance. May open some doors for you.
Drink me. Ah, I get to be shrunken down now. I got a star. Save. We have to go back now because the observatory was the last area, right? Nope. Ah, yes, welcome back to Rick's Getting Lost. Did I not grab it? I thought I grabbed it. I walked on top of it, right? Oh. Doi. That's gonna kick me back to that. I grabbed a star, not the potion. That's what we call a pro gamer move. Don't pick up the item you need. But yeah, again, it's a very unique game in that sense, and there aren't that many games that have tried to mimic this sort of style. It feels like, anyway. This kind of like twisted. I mean, I guess there's plenty of games. I shouldn't say that because I'm probably tons of different games I haven't played. But I feel like there's you're getting a little bit of a callback or resurgence in these kind of like 3D, 3D action platformer games from this era. Are getting a little resurgence right now. People are nostalgic for the N64, PS1 era stuff, you know. Let's see, observatory. We need to get back to the big library. These are so annoying. Beepy. Ah, they're so annoying. Knife chuck. Can't like dodge them very well. Oh, we do need to go up here. You spin me round, baby, round. Okay. Get a copyright mark on that one. One more up. Then we're at the observatory. See, I remember where the observatory was because I mistakenly tried to go in there too early. Certainly feels like the croquet ball is croquet ball, yeah, is the most practical one so far. Because it's got a little bit of both. So, oh, I see the star open up the door. Oh, hi. Fine. Jump. You are dead. Mouse getting stuck here. Cord. No cordless here. We look in the observatory. Bottoms up. Oh. Whee. Just want to play the Austin Powers thing and have him just spinning. You got to do that. Like anywhere I play an MMO or something where you're phasing through a loading zone, you have to do the jump into it. It's just mandatory. Pretend you're doing the spinning swirly thing. Pool of Tears. These places sound so delightful. Oh, change the scenery. We're outside now. Oh, because we're shrunken down, so we're going to see a whole bunch of miniature stuff. Eat. Psychedelic. And save. Getting a bit of an open feel here, but the fog is real. So you do have to hide your rendering assets. So you don't have to render them too far out. Probably don't want to fall down there. Probably a bad time. Certainly don't get 3D positional audio now. It's very much like an on or off in some of these effects, which is fine. I feel that, at least in my experience, A3D seems like it's a better, like, often works better to me than EAX. I just never had a good experience with EAX triggering correctly. Works here and there, but A3D feels like, wow, you can really tell the difference. Ow. We get the number that boulder ran me over. It just saved. Oh. So apparently I should have waited for that boulder to come down before I went. Yep. Therein ends Alice's story. Gets squashed by a boulder, which is probably a pebble in real life. Whee! This feels very much like a console game too, doesn't it? It's got that kind of like Xbox, original Xbox vibe to it. PS2. Surprised it was PC only. So wait for the rock then. Those army ants. There it is. Oh, once you get up? Okay, I'll do a proper save. Oh, for Pete's sake. Really? How do you dodge that one? Run back? Can't jump over it. Can't go over it. Can't go under it. You have to go through it. Swish, swish, swish. My kids were obsessed with like bear hunt songs for a while. Anyone who has parents here of small children probably may have seen those, but kids were obsessed with those for a while. But I appreciate the guidance here. Uh-huh. Whoop, that's a, that, okay. Whee! I see. Is there a secret behind the waterfall? Because what's the point of a waterfall if it doesn't have a secret behind it? Some Class A geometry going on here. Whoa. Boy, this section is fun, isn't it? Yeah, this is where you get a situation where, was there? There is. You're right. I don't need it, though, because I got full health, but here I'm, like, complaining there's still secret behind the waterfall, and sure enough there is. See, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Cliche, waterfall, ticked off when there is nothing behind the waterfall. Yeah, the jumping mechanics are wonky. Hi, that's where you are. Oh, come back here, you jerk. Whoa! Okay, I wasn't... I was... Oh. The sideshow Bob thing. No more ants. Okay, we're gonna quick save, and also we're gonna make a proper manual save per your recommendation. Sounds like we have some wonkiness. Will not be swept away. Does seem like there's a risk of it happening. Okay. Neat though, if not a little bit psychedelic.
What's all this then? Did someone die? Have you lost your family?
No, my shell! The Duchess stole it and tried to eat me for lunch. Nobility must be served, I suppose.
Pretty brutal.
Stop that raining, won't you?
You're very cold-blooded for a mammal. I was almost soup.
Tragic, I'm sure, but I'm a bit pressed for
Are
time.
you?
Have you seen a rabbit?
A bull turtle?
Twitchy nose, shifty eyes, constantly consults his pocket watch. Most peculiar beast.
Well, he's very dear to me. I must find him.
Caterpillar could help, I'm quite certain. He knows everything there is to know.
Yeah, they went all out with the weirdness, but I guess on purpose, so.
Since the troubles began, he's in hiding. I couldn't divulge the secret. I couldn't risk telling you without something in return.
Risk nothing, gain nothing.
His whereabouts, then, for my shell.
Bit of everything.
The Duchess won't part with it willingly.
Dr. Monroe will
Then
be
she must do it
proud.
unwillingly. I'll teach her manners.
You are brave, but I warn you, she treats everything as prey.
Nice touch. Think. Yep, we have a fetch quest on our hands here. Oh. Nice. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. I mean, they were trying to mold the engine to do what they needed for this presentation here, but it's still just, you know. Ride this? Yes, we can. Quick save too. Oh, this is gonna be yeah, this is not really what this is made for here, but it's impressive they managed to pull it off. Okay, I'll save. Make another manual save. Really? Swim up, you. I see what you mean. My goodness. Wow. Holy buckets. I see what you mean. That is glitch fest there, like how they're moving about. You knocked off the thing. You're. Oh, you have to jump here. I see. That's what knocked me off, not the thing. Alright, I have a manual save to fall back on. I'm going to quick save as I progress here, and then we'll see. I see what you mean, because if it glitches out or somewhere, you're stuck in a quick save. Serves up, dude. I don't want to be in the water. Don't fling me, bro. There we go. Alright, we're getting somewhere now. The fish sure are vicious in there. Oh, for... What was I saying about difficulty spike? What are you talking about? My goodness. Quite a difference there. But it's most of the environmental hazards here getting us, so... So many dangerous things killing us here.
Every adventure requires a first step. Try to put true even here.
Snarks, of course. Snark, snark, snarks. I did not make that jump, not even remotely. The physics are just not there. Again, they're basically forcing the engine to do this. Next one. Get me out of here. I'm waiting for those, like, dangling lines to come down and grab me from Half-Life here now. Good grief. Whee! Oh, physics. Oh, fish. Bug down. Whew. That's what I keep saying, like, it feels like they really bent it. Because a scene like this in a modern, like, action-adventure game wouldn't probably phase you much. But here, like, you can tell how stiff the animations are, and, like, it's never was made for this sort of scripting event, right? Yep, they made it do it, so... We are progressing, slowly but surely. But I definitely see the benefit of having a manual save to be able to go back to. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Yep, yep. No fish, no fish. Oh, hey, hey, hey. I... Grab that. Get up. Go away. I think we made it, right? Unless there's more here to... A Morrowind thing going on here now. Really? Whee! Only one occupant at a time on the Leaf. This is like it's like a reverse mandatory escort sequence. According to myself. That must have been it, right? Whee! Yep. Later. Oh. Yeah, I see what the warnings were much appreciated on this section, because that was semi-brutal there. Hopefully there's no more leaf riding going on here now. Sometimes when we play these kind of games, then I want to go, next time we stream, I like to go back to what I consider the safe things, which are late 90s, early 2000s shooters. Because usually those are like ones where you basically you just generally just progress and shoot things. They're not too difficult puzzles, they're especially on easier difficulties. You just kind of run around and shoot things, like, your Unreal 2s. Those kind of things are almost relaxing. Oh, neat. I will stay out of the water. Those are kind of the ones that are like almost quote-unquote relaxing to play, because they're just pretty straightforward. And you probably noticed that I tend them to rotate those kind of games in here and there. Don't tell me I need to jump on those things there. I do need to jump on those things there. Again, the platforming just feels very stiff. Are used to really, really good platforming, 3D platforming above all, on a lot of games now. Oh, those dudes are annoying. I just skip this area here? I can't get past it. I have to go on here, huh? Oh, look! A leaf. Where are we going? Feel no bombing. The end station for this one? Can I go behind here? This leaf just parked here. I assume I don't want to swim over to that one over there. Well, I do have to get to that one, I think. Oh, I can jump up here. Ugh. Oh, whoa, hi. Evening, Paula Gina. Thank you for joining. Al is getting basically just freaking eaten by everything. Yeah, there's certainly a difficulty spike here. We're playing on easy, mind you. Stop chucking me, bro. Yeah, it is. I played, I think, I might have played a demo back in the day, and that's about it. I'm aware of the game and everything, I just never got around to playing it. And there's been several people suggesting it, but most recently here in Discord now. Clearly it is a cool game. It's just, the style is just out of this world, but then we just got through what I thought was the loading section here, but we might be getting past that too here eventually. In fact, I'm just gonna roll the dice on these guys. Do my bidding. Oh, yeah, it just summons a mini minion for a little while there too. There's soldier ants. They got uniforms. It's pretty useful when there's several enemies on screen there. Now, it's a super cool game, but the biggest thing I noticed above all is just the kind of jankiness of the controls. But it very much has that vibe of the Xbox PS2 stuff. Oh. Be gone. Flat. Certainly getting used to it now, though. Like most games, once you kind of get used to whatever control scheme or however they're designed or set up, then it goes, okay, so I do need to not walk down there, I need to go to this one here for more floating action. But look at the, you know, I always find it fascinating. I listen to, Digital Foundry is a really good YouTube channel. I mean, they do great analysis, but I'd listen to their weekly podcasts when I drive into work now. It's always fascinating to listen to them, especially in their comparison videos, but just talking about how graphics have improved over time, right? Oh, this is pretty cool, though. I mean, I know it's a pre... Oh, no, you don't. You will not. Like a, what they call, like, cube map or something? Like, it's just pre-rendered sitting there, right? Doesn't look at the background or anything. First boss fight, huh? Let's see how that is on easy mode. As long as I don't have to jump around too much. Oh, I probably should have gone up there, huh? This is gonna take me on a pain train here now. Been around again. I see why they probably... Oh, for Pete's sake. Is this gonna... Huge fish come and eat me, right? Don't chuck me in the water. Flat. Gruesome. Oh, boss fight. Oh.
Over here.
Don't I know you?
Bill McGill at your service. Call me Larry. Or not. Have any brandy?
No, I've only my wits.
Then you have nothing. Wits are useless here. Everything is downside up.
I must see the Duchess.
So some characters, again, they probably had a lot of fun designing all these characters and environments.
Is perfect. She's supposed to be hiding from the Red Queen, who wants her dead.
Her head?
That too. Ruins me home, builds this monstrosity. She's mad as monkey mash, and just as tasteless. Well, never mind, we'll all perish soon enough. Sure you've no brandy?
I'm here to retrieve the turtle's shell.
That voice
I won't
actor
leave
did
without
an
it.
outstanding job there.
Won't you indeed? Stick your
It's
thumb
changing
in her
color,
eye,
too.
What? Your devoted servant, Mum. Well, a bad turn myself. Follow me.
What I should see. I don't think doors are supposed to do that. Nope, apparently not. Just desserts. Yeah, it's funny because I remember, like, you know, I mean, I'm very well aware of this game existing and everything. I'm not sure why I never got around to playing it, but I think I just started getting into MMOs. I was playing Darkest Camelot, I think, at the time. Maybe not. I don't remember now. But just playing MMOs, Ultima Online, Darkest Camelot, and City of Heroes and stuff like that. And... Oh. Yeah, okay. That's normal. Whoa.
Come closer, my little chick. Properly seasoned, you'd make a handsome dish.
Oh my.
I'm not edible.
Not a full meal, certainly, but a light snack, I think.
I'll have the turtle's shell now, you disgusting ogre.
Over
Got a
my
tood.
dead body.
I'll try to accommodate you.
Whoa, that's creepy. Oh, I picked up that. Oh, is that Mike? Oh, bye. Oh, don't need me. Ow, 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 ow. Don't need me. Am I using the wrong tactic here? My cheese methods aren't working. You have to use the bomb? I don't have mana for it. Oh! That took out half my health. Am I doing something wrong here? Did I forget this? Oh. I can't really injure her with her. keeps running away. Yeah, that was pretty convenient. Trying to send out my... Oh my goodness. How did I hurt her? I guess that is hurting her there. That hurt her there. Oh, I'm stuck on the ledge. Ah, oh. I figured I could use them as... Oh, come. Can you get down, Alice? There. Oh. Very disturbing. There are certain sections where she walks up to the... where she is damageable. Got him out of health there, or the mana. Oh. There we go. Just whittle her down. Good lord. Ah, that would you just walk it off. Fine. We're hiding there the whole time? Could have helped. No, I don't have any brandy.
I'll have the leeches in to handle this mess.
At least my shell's in tolerable condition.
A simple thank you would have been nice. I've kept my part of the bargain, Turtle.
Turtle?
Fair enough. I'll take you on a trip. Hover
We're gonna
around
ride
my
a
bubbles, cuddle up to
leaf
them.
down a river.
Never leave them. You'll muddle through.
What? Oh. The sewage level? It is a sewage level, isn't it? Ugh. Yeah, so it's really cool when you think back to it's easy to, like, you know, just underwater. At least it's not riding those things. Pretty. Am I breathing its bubbles, or how am I getting air? You know, you look back to this being under... I meant to do that. I don't remember my last save was. I think it's the beginning of the level. Yeah. I thought I could dive under there. It turns out I cannot. Anyway. Pretty good swimmer here underwater, too. Okay. Ew. Turtle air. Like there's secrets or something, but I guess we're just going to keep progressing here because we want to get out of this level. There's certainly a lot of variety, and again, it seems like they did wonders of what they could with this engine here. Oh. Up. I'm not sure. Water levels and like water levels, water temples, it just feels like they're just like, we need more ideas for like, you know, elements and things like that to put in the game. So, Yeah, certainly technically impressive. And I think that everyone feels like you need the variety, right? That's both good and bad. Same way, why do you have escort quest or 4 stealth section in non-stealth games? Things like that. When it's not well made or well done. Jeez. Oh, whoa, ow. Fine. Nothing bad happened. Why is so much collapsing here? Can you wait for me, Toitle? Fish. Oh, where did you go, turtle? I have no idea where he went. There he is. There. Slow your roll. Why are we spinning around so much here? Trying to kill me. Oh, hi. That got me. And giant fish jump scare. Ah. At this point, I almost like prefer platforming to underwater or water adjacent levels, I think. Whew. Good grief. Out of it there. It looks really neat, but yeah. At least it wasn't a sewer level. I will replay Dark Forces more if it weren't for that frickin' sewer level. That is just brutal still to this day. Is that the worst or roughest sewer level in all video gaming history? And it makes technical sense and everything, but ugh.
Finish what you start, please. Remember, you're just a visitor. We have to live here.
I'm not on holiday.
And I'm not ungrateful. You're an honorary reptile.
Lucky me.
You'll think so when you're underwater.
Oh my. I can breathe underwater now. Couldn't have given that to me earlier. Okay, we're done with this now? Yep. Strife is one we need to play as well. And that's one I wanted to check out a long time. And it was an interesting game or with some interesting quirks and stuff like that. I should have realized when you said, whoa. Ow. Oh, for... Never skipped leg day there. She just made that jump in like one mighty leap. Oh, nice. Ow. Get inside so they can stop bombarding me. I think I missed the library now. Be gone. Oh, is this a bouncy thing? It is. And I missed the... I can only imagine this on harder difficulties. It's just brutal. You grab the rope. Alice, grab the rope. Grab the rope. First try. Hi.
You've taken your sweet time.
What do you mean? You're the one who didn't wait. I have reasoned.
Forget reasons, they're useless. Caterpillar is waiting.
I remember him well.
Yeah, jackrabbit.
Thin-skinned,
On acid?
ill-tempered, smokes too much, disagreeable smell. Why do I need him?
No one's wiser in Wonderland. Only he knows what you must do to
Yeah, so I
save
think
us.
this is set like
Now
after the,
follow
you know,
closely.
traditional
The way is
Alice in
treacherous.
Wonderland.
We
Right,
have
she's
so
back,
far to
so.
go and so little time to get there.
It's head tracking there. Mm-hmm. Geronimo! F down. There we go. I appreciate all the tips for playing this. I think this would have been rough for me without getting all the pointers. Those things, I remember those things. They were little animals. Apparently they don't die, so never mind. Everything's out to kill me. Bombarding us. Stab the plant. There we go. Yeah, it's a bummer that we won't see another Alice game then. I guess that's kind of like DOA. Not gonna happen, so. Oh my. See what you say about platforming. Oh, Metroid Prime, yeah. I know we streamed that, we didn't get that far, but yeah, some of the Metroid Prime stuff. Like, the game is lovely, but it certainly has some sections that are just like, ugh. Let's grab that from here. Oh, yeah. Whee! Ah, she's dead. Dead, Jim. Maybe. If you guys want to see more of it, I certainly can play it more. I haven't historically played the same game that often, mostly because I like varying or rotating, but it seems like people are enjoying this game as much as I'm dying my way through it. Quick saving my way through it, but we're making progress, so... enter. It's still a really interesting game. There's no denying that. It makes me want to play the 2011 one. Oh, grab on! Grab on, Alice. No, no. Doesn't care. Some of these jumps are like... I think sometimes I manage to like a weird like double jump. Sometimes when I'm like fully expecting not to make it. I just like really make it far. I mean, Ron, welcome. Yeah, it is really unnerving. And for me, it's really the first time playing it. I played the demo, but then I actually never played it when it was new. That's not where I want to go. There we go, grab on. I was going to say, I actually did find the Mac version, the box for it, at VCF Midwest. So, we're playing on PC today. But it is a, oh, this is a quad damage one. Sure is. Quad damage. They're undramatic. I mean, she turns like whatever, but... Oh, I'm supposed to make it up there? On the bounce? There's no way. Right? Yeah, there's no way I can make it up to that. Oh, there's that, though. Going somewhere. Oh, there goes the quad damage. Oh, well. Oh, hi. The sound effects go away? Yeah, it's like... Maybe I'll reload here. There we go. Oh, that's weird. They disappeared. Something with the quad damage thing there, I guess. Oh, okay, because I've seen that. I see, so you can use that for precision platforming. That's good to know. Thanks for that tip. I saw the feed earlier, and I didn't really know what they meant. But that makes... That must mean that in some scenarios, I'm really flying all over the place or whatever. Oh, of course that broke, so I can do this now. I should have saved here before I did... How far back are we? Oh, right before... No, I just... Okay, I was at the right spot. Killed that dude, and here. Okay. Nope, that's where I came up. Here. I notice them flying jerks here somewhere, right? There they are. Meow. Going down. Whoa. Yep. Whoops. First try. Stop bombing me. Where am I even supposed to be? Oh yeah, I'm supposed to jump there. I see what you mean with a lot of platforming. But thanks for the tips on the movement there. This is a really unnerving game, but then yeah, the controls are definitely things I'm getting used to, but I'm getting there. But yeah, it has Aquatic 2 or Ruin feel. Listen for that frickin' sound. Yeah, like there, you grab onto the vine, and I think it holds space, so she jumps right away. That feels a little confusing at times here. Any more helicopters? Yep. Not today. Climb and climb. Well, again, I mentioned it several times now, but it's just really impressive how they are able to bend the engine to do all these things. I mean, when they were developing the Quake 3 engine, I don't know that they were intending to do all this kind of scripting stuff here, and of course with, you know, Quake 3 is an arena shooter, that's all they did, and people can use the engine for whatever they want, but they were able to create this kind of game out of it. Very unique experience. That's right, you better run. Ah! Keep coming. Ah, not the water. Swim, Alice, swim. Oh, okay. I'm okay. I'm getting used to it. I'm just getting bombarded from every direction. But again, I think the easy difficulty is making me progress here. I have a feeling I would getting stuck or like completely bombed out on the hard difficulties. Did we make it through? Huzzah! First try, even. Anyway. But yeah, it's a very peculiar game, and I remember getting pretty good reviews, and it got a lot of attention, because, I mean, it was something very different, it feels like, for this era.
Caterpillar is just beyond the clearing, Alice. Let's sacrifice stealth for speed.
Stealth? I wasn't exactly stealthing earlier. There's not even a crouch button. Oh, this is fine. Oh my. Fine. Ow. Just stomp the bunny. Or the... Ooh. Doing alright there, champ?
Everyone I love dies violently. Unnaturally. I'm cursed. Why go on? I'll just hurt others.
A little macabre there. Inisuka, welcome. You just arrived in time to see the bunny get stomped.
Soldiers and find Caterpillar.
Oh, that was probably a card soldier, huh? Oh, wow. Yeah, definitely let me know where it is then. I don't want to miss it. Don't want... Huh. Jump, Alice. The feet make a lot more sense now, and that makes it the precision jumping a little easier there for those scenarios. I don't know where I'm going, so... Out that way. I'm knocked down. That's pretty brutal. Oh, okay. Two more levels to go. This is a dead end, or is this where I came from? I guess this is where I came from. Nope, he is that. Yeah, I think it's, you know, the way we were talking about how this kind of like modified to, or it sounds like using a scripting engine on top of the Quake 3 engine itself. There's scripting tools on top of the Quake 3 engine. Because this is not exactly natural movement from... We got Heretic and Heretic 2, and also then Jedi Outcast is similar in that sense, at least in the movement sense. Stop stomping, he's already dead. Oh, look, platforming. Jump up on this mushroom here. And insta-die. Nice. Toxic sludge water, though. Can you get up? There we go. Oh, burp. Creepy shrooms. Not even the edible kind. We should probably stream that one too at some point. I do have, that's one I have a big box for as well, actually, pretty recently, so. I might even be able to get out of here. I need to ride that longer. Ow, ow. Poison. There we go. Whoop. Is that a weapon up there? That's a crochet club or crooked. Ooh, I thought I was falling there. Yeah. If you don't have it by now, you mean in multiple places. Gonna crumble too. It's just closed here. Very maze-like here now, but they certainly were very creative in their designs here.
Go
Ooh, look
with
at
the
that.
flow. Whatever floats will do.
That thing. Fine. Oh, I totally grabbed that. Lame. Oh, okay. I didn't wait long enough. At least the saving and loading is pretty quick, so... Again, this is original sort of spinning disc. Oh, so just the cards? That's it? Don't you get that from, like, level 1? Oh, I see. There's a ledge there. What's the point in grabbing those? There's no point, right? No upgraded or anything? Just cards? Oh, okay. First try again. So proud of myself. Can I make that jump? I don't need to. Whoa! Okay, I probably don't need to go there. Too many to jump. Oh, I need to get up there, not down. I see. No, we found some toxic sludge and who knows what. A lot of other things that have hurt us so far. No lava. And a whoop. It's impressive the amount of like little flare animations they added and everything. Climb. Heave ho, heave ho, heave ho. There we go. There we go. So just cards. Neat. That's a weird thing to put there. I guess they're just... There's no real collectibles or power-ups or anything that you get except like the items. I mean, yeah, there's health and mana and then the actual weapons, and that's it, right? So there's no reason many of these games you would probably pepper with collectibles, like a more modern game. Or especially the character platformers from the same era would just have like a million collectibles. This game is refreshingly simple in that sense. It also makes me not explore as much because I don't really feel a need to, I guess, but... Oh, hi. I guess I don't know exactly where I'm going, but I kind of like just failing forward, I suppose. Whee! Oh, I hear the helicopters. They're right above me, aren't they? Yep. Stop. I mean, we've had several chances to get the cards, right? I'd be surprised how you missed that. Not impossible, I suppose. It's all vine there, but I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go now. Out through here. I hear you. That's literally a wall. It was fun, like, back in the day where you had these... It was ported to 360? This was on 360? Or was that just what we talked about, the version that came with the 2011 game? Because there was one on there, right? You could play this game on the sequel, right? Work on your arm muscles there a little bit. So I don't know where I'm going right now. This is not going to take me anywhere. Oh, for... Lorp. Oh, okay. Nice, it's a cool feature on the demon die there. So I guess I'm going this way. Stop bombarding me! Going underground. Back down here. Woo! Oh, goodness. I need a little platforming break there. Making good progress, though. I like the fact that you're, like, just keep progressing. It's clearly a pretty big game, but also it's, of course, very linear. That's not to be in an open, like, everything like that, so... we already did. We're already... Okay. Robot dance. Yeah, this is definitely id Tech 3, so... It's, Quake 3, it's the basis for it, really. Not a big poop. I think that's when you're playing Serious Sam and there's a huge thing following you like that. He started whistling. I can't whistle, but we're running. I'm not going to stop and look because I'm assuming the giant turd ball is chasing me right now. But I can only imagine. I'm sure there's a lot of cool concept art from this game where they kind of design these crazy things. Did we beat the turd ball? Turd ball is following us. A turd ball on our 6. I'm just really winging my movement here now. There's no way it's following us. It's still there. It's a homing turd ball. Oh, another difficulty spike. And that's the thing, is like a lot of games, especially in this era, like they had trouble you know, keeping the this is ice. Difficulty even. That is a challenge. There's no denying it. It can't possibly be following us now, right? Because I'm waiting for the ball to be waiting. Oh, hi. Okay, I think I had a quick save there earlier. Just quick save. Thought I was probably going to start me over on the whole level. Where did it drop me here? Oh. Close to F1. Oh. Did I literally... I quick saved on the breaking thing. Oh, nice. Yeah, cool. Wow, there's some dirty deaths here. Those are like made just for come on. Oh, you're supposed to fall down. Okay. So that one was nice. Yeah, probably are. I see. So it just... I see. So that was the next area. Is the turd ball going to come follow me in here now? Whoa. Slippery. Real slippery. What's better than underwater stuff? Ice mechanics. I assume that's the ice rod. Oh. Stop sliding. Nice. Oh, cool. You can create a shield. Now which way do I go? Cool. What's that on? 5.
Withering cold incapacitates an enemy.
I guess I'm not going that way. Okay, let's go this way. This way sounds good.
Does not last forever.
Sounds like a really good way to go. I'm just expecting that turd ball to have like a fedora hat and like sunglasses and trench coat and just like peeping around the corner and just like throw it off and start rolling after me again. I don't know where I'm going now. Is this the way I'm supposed to go? That section that fell down? I hope that wasn't like a soft lock there where that you're supposed to get over that bridge before it breaks down. Then we're kind of SOL. Oh, there's a platform there. Okay. Stop sliding. Ah! Ah! Arnold thing. Come on, pull yourself up. There we go. Oh boy. Where was that section? Put her down here. Oh, come on, pull. It's like ice levels are like, you know, it's not even like, oh, there's going to be a little slippery. It's like an ice coefficient of like, we need to just like freaking slide around like anything. We're still sliding. I think the biggest thing is that you don't stop sliding. Run. Maybe, oh, this is apparently not the way out, but over here. Okay, was that just a way to... Stop sliding, for crying out loud. Well, that was nothing. Still sliding. So... It's not the way. Don't think this is the way. Basically, whoa. Is this where I came in? Because this is what broke down there. Do I have to make my way across there, maybe, to make that jump there? Because when I came from the left side, this maybe I'm turning around. Obviously I am. I can't make that jump. Can I make it from up there? Don't slide. Don't slide. Stop sliding. Man, here like running around the corner and still sliding. I thought this is where I came from, and I guess I'll go this way here. Like, I thought I came down on this one. Around the corner here is where I came in. Then I jumped up to the right, and I saw the ice wand, and I jumped down there, and that's where it was, so... But I can make that... Ice mechanics! Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think the worst part with the ice mechanics here is that they really slide for a long time. I'm not used to that. Like, ice mechanics used to let you slide a little bit, but man, you just keep sliding forever. Hey! First try again. There it is, it's waiting. I'm back. Cheese it. That cheese it factor to maximum. Why am I... Cheese it faster. It found me. Brought friends. Keep cheesing it. I'm waiting for like a cheap death where they collapse the floor again. Oh, we're out of the ice? Yes, we're out of the ice. Ugh. Okay, no more ice mechanics. Sliding for days. Oh, look! It's lava. How neat. It went directly from... At least it's not ice mechanics next to lava, so that's good. Although, if anyone wanted to see Alice roasting here in lava, you may get your chance. Where am I going? Up here, apparently. Look at that. What? What was that? Did I find like a barrier there? Am I not supposed to go up there? One. So I flew over here, and then she just kind of started... Okay. Uno. It. Brenandeli. Alright. Oh, there he is.
Alice,
I'll have whatever you're having.
But Rabbit never told me why. And now he's gone.
Squished.
Why? Wonderland is severely damaged. You must set things right. That's why.
I barely
Stop smoking.
recognize this
Listen.
terrible place. What is it to me?
It's home. Well, it could be. Having lost what you loved, you nearly wipe us out. You've started to rebuild. Your task, however,
It's
and
all
your
like
pain are
in
not
your
over.
mind, the
Why
mind
must I
taking.
suffer?
Because your mind is fouled by self-deception. Even your fantasies have fragmented into tortured versions of themselves. You are racked with guilt because you survived, and you dread the prospect of a life alone.
What do you think I must
Oh.
do?
Destroy the Queen of Hearts.
I guess I didn't realize this is all in her head.
Wonderland and your entire world can become whole again. I need to rest now. You need to regain your human size.
We shrank down to
Grow
fall
up,
rabbit,
Alice.
and then he got squished.
Embrace the truth. Travel to the fungiferous forest now and nibble from the mushroom of life.
Okay.
Take great care. The voracious centipede jealously guards it and rules over what you
Guess
require.
that's a boss fight in the future. Oh, that's the good stuff. Whoa. Yeah, it was a pretty good therapist session there. Get me the F out of here. Do the spinning thing, of course. It's a lovely game. I mean, it's like I'm goofing a little bit on it, on the mechanics and movement and stuff like that, but I mean, it's really cool. Oh, those are all the frickin'... These are gonna try and eat me. Not anymore. Well, it takes a lot of mana. Bracket. Really? That's a really, a cool idea. So yeah, I don't think she's well. That. Look here. Here. Cool. I'm invisible. But where am I going? Usually there's little health pickups and stuff like that to kind of guide you, but... Can't go up. I fell down here, right? No memory of this place. A vine I can grab onto. Oh, there we go. There's the tunnel. Well, that was cool while it lasted. Don't you do it. A little bit, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. Now I have an ice thrower. I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn, and the expansion pack, the Frozen Wilds, gives you basically like a freaking bazooka ice shooter that also can use this ice thrower. Pretty rad. Go. I figured as much based on what they look like. That's a jumping mushroom. Can I get up there? Turns out I cannot. Oh, like that. It was right there. Be gone. Got to freaking... Gotta wait a long time for the knife to recharge. So throwing it is a bit of a gamble, but needs ranged attack without spending a lot of mana. What a creative game. This is the weirdest version of Sim-Ant I've ever seen. Really. Mash him. I got a little Poidal shell here. Oh, we can go under here. That's apparently what I was supposed to do. It checks out, I guess. Lines up with the thing going on here. Red and blue. Of the mana. I was in great care that I went into this one. That's a bummer that, I mean, I'm curious to try the 2011 one now. I haven't played it at all either. But the Demon Cube upgrade? Yeah, it was. Well, this was the side area worth exploring then. If it was a side area, yeah. Maybe? That was the actual area. I guess I'll go back. Save. It's been a while now. Question is if people want me to continue. I mean, we'll be the stream will go over here in a bit, but people want me to continue playing this in another streaming opportunity. We can just keep progressing in the game until we beat it too. Eat some cubes. There, zap that. Those. Yeah, get rid of that guy. Creepy. I have not played Bioshock, so that's what 2005 or 2006. All right, it's not 20 years old yet, is it?
You pathetic and wretched excuse for warriors. Fall
Terrific.
line.
Hello. I hear the helicopter, guys. Zone 7, okay. Close to retro.
Bring the intruder to my den. I will
Go.
punish her insolence and dispose of her.
I killed them all. Yep, 16 years, so we're getting up on 20 years on that one. I've been playing Bioshock on my Steam Deck. That's the remaster one, or maybe the original one, I can't remember. I almost got at the end with it, but I killed everyone. Goodness. They did not capture me. Woo! Oh, hi. Need some mana. I will. Come on. Or spawn little annoying spiders too. Oh, for Pete's sake. Ugh. Gross. This one feels a little more straightforward than the Edie lady, though. I guess the Edie lady was creepier. Through my knife. Oh, okay. Stop eating me. Yuck. Really? That was a great movie. We should play Colonial Marine sometime now. Whoa, hi. I think it hit in belly there sometimes, but... Whoa, hi. What was that? So much knocking over. I'm gonna make this here. They're really chasing me here now. On. More mana spawn here somewhere. He's stuck now. There he is. mana, please. I'm not sure if I'm hurting him or, like, do something. I'm trying to put out these flamethrower boxes here. Good lord. Jeez. I have no way to get away when he's getting that close. Oh, okay. I'll stop using it then. I was using the flamethrower piece, but you know, it sounds like it's not worth it. Yeah, it just seems like just blasting him with that long enough, it makes him lift, and then after that, his weak spot is exposed, so... Need to wait for it? Okay, I thought I was doing that to him when he was, Just doing that. Got him. Splat, splat, splat. Oh, we're gonna get a platform my way up there, probably. If I was big, I could just step on him. It despawned? I didn't get to, like, savor my victory. I thought of... Oh, there he is. It felt like when he, Probably. It's very alien-esque here. It felt like when you did damage to him, he would lift eventually there from the damage, and then you could hit the weak spot, so... Save. Slightly repetitive music there going on. Come on, and heave! Oh. Heave. And fall. And do it again. Heave. Yeah, this music is getting a little repetitive now. Come on. Heave. Careful. And jump. And jump. Whee. And jump. Oh, don't fall. Slippery sometimes here.
I've never trusted toadstools, but I suppose some must have their good points.
I wish I were hallucinating. What a horrible choice. Eat a toadstool or remain food for insects.
I think I mentioned before, but I saw Tommy Tallarico with the Video Games Live in Kansas City years ago. It was still pretty epic with him.
To eat and run, but
there
sometimes it's unavoidable.
Ripping into the Halo theme, especially when 2 came on, it was pretty epic. The Mjolnir mech started up, playing up the live band, and then he was on the electric guitar playing the main theme. It was pretty fantastic. Up area, something we haven't seen in this game.
Are unknown to all but the inhabitants. Only one path
will
bring
I see.
you to the end game.
Oh wow. Hey, what? Dabberwax lair. There first, maybe? Or do you have a preference on where we should go first? That's pretty funny, because that's where you were. Huh. Lava. in the middle there. Can I get to it now? That looks different than what I have, right? Not reachable yet. Doing the, can I jump there? Yes, I can. Just then.
The Jabberwock's eye staff is incomparably powerful, but its individual pieces are worth less than
No, I have to find all the pieces. Ale Realm. Oh, there we go. Right there. I'm gonna assume. Lots of lava. Neat. We're gonna go this way again. Here. It's like it's really neat. They've really visualized the ideas they had with the technology that was available at the time. It wouldn't be hard to like. Games today can look just amazing, and you know there's a lot of density and clutter, and you were probably bad, but you have been ice wanded. That's the only place you can get to Frost Wand, because it's pretty powerful. A bummer to miss out on that weapon, I guess, if you didn't grab it there, so I appreciate the warning. Look, lava. Let's do this just for the sake of it. There, sorry. I just had to see what happened when you fall in the lava. Turns out, nothing good. We'll grab that, though. Can't have an evening when there's lava without falling in the lava. That was intentional, so maybe it doesn't count. It's super effective. There's snarks in the lava pools? That seems a little unfair. What would you need to have? No. Something's gonna happen here.
To destroy the palace filled with malice is the daring work of noble Alice.
Hey, no, I didn't sign up for rhyming,
An
alright?
end game with the Red Queen
Gas and chew
is
bubble gum.
possible only after you crush her sentinel, the vile, fiercelicious, and vengeful Jabberwock. Without the staff that bears his name, destroying him is the hopeless work.
So you need to collect the pieces and then fight him then, I assume.
I have one piece of the ice staff. Where are the others?
Scattered throughout the world. When you have them all in hand, checkmate.
Look at the sky texture. That's pretty cool looking.
Pale royals may be of
Parallax thing going on.
Obscure allusions to chess are fine, but it troubles me that anonymous oracles know more of my business than I do.
Passy. The enemy design and the characters and stuff are pretty wild. These guys are way easier now that I can just freaking ice wand them when they get too close. Why? You are history. That's quite powerful. A bummer to miss out on that weapon. But where do I go now? Where I came from, right? That wasn't just a dead end, right? Oh, it's a... Here? Nope. Slidey slide. That way is blocked. I think I missed something obvious down here. It's really just a dead end? Fascinating. Oh, I guess there's a path through here? No? There is not. You cannot walk that way. A boulder. Boulder, he carried a nut big as a boulder. Gruffalo. What's a Gruffalo? It's funny because some of those books were children's books, basically, right? It's that I have like vague memories of reading, but they just come back flooding when I start thinking about it because I spent so much time reading certain children's books to my kids over and over. Because most kids they see one book they like and they want to hear it over and over, which is fine. But they're hooting on the path ahead. Okay, I am officially just stuck. What am I missing? Can't go up here. Nothing down here. Can I shoot stuff? Can't go here. I guess I'll go back where I came from, because this looks like it's a tunnel there, but I can't get up there. I'm sure that's where the bad guys came out of. Like soft locked? Yeah, it's locked. This has to be certain doom down there. That's lava. You just got ice wanded. Maybe, yeah. Or did another area open now? I think so, but... Go back to the beginning. I don't think I've been in here. Oh, okay, so that's right. They did show the, place opening up, so... Okay, how much do I have to... Your stuff. Stabbity stab. No else fails, we go old-fashioned.
The moves, best play with whites. They go first.
Such order in the midst of chaos makes me woozy and disoriented.
The regularity of the board disguises the predatory menace of certain pieces.
Speaking in tongues. Ooh, wonky. All out on the wonkiness here. Very well could be. And it's just chess, right? This, I mean, it's been around in all the Alice representations, right? There we go, through a knife. I think they were pretty... If you haven't seen the Moon Knight Marvel or Disney miniseries or the series, I thought it was actually pretty good. Oscar Isaac is a fantastic actor and he does a great job, but they deal with some of the mind stuff, and I was surprised. I didn't think I was going to like it. Alright, Bruce, thanks for stopping by again, but have a good day. We don't have to work too much. I was surprised how much I liked that show. It was really, really neat what they did with it. And again, Oscar Isaac is just a fantastic actor, so I just don't trust that like that. Let's see when I save last, I guess. 23:45. This was 5 minutes ago. And this is here. Yeah, it's probably...
The dimensions of this desolate tract are unknown to all but the inhabitants.
I don't think I'd been here yet, right? Or no, I've been here, so I was running back. Ugh. Yeah, what's killed me, really the only times I've died in this game has been the falling stuff. Pretty much it, so... Nice to meet you. Gonna probably pack it in here shortly, but I want to get a little further into that. Hard Castle. Hard Castle. Test Castle. Oh, in that show, they really kind of mess with you, Moon Knight, just like which things are real, which ones are its head, and stuff like that. And it's, I don't know. It was pretty enjoyable and fun. A couple times I actually like, wait, what? And like, a lot of health. Not the ice wand, though. Nice and toasty.
Since you know the moves, best to play with
Okay.
whites. They go
Yep,
first.
already heard you. And pretty creative faces animations that are going on. Up here? And grab onto it. Come on. What's this then? Oh, please don't let me fall down here now. I'm going to save here before I... Come on. All right. Shows a card, honestly. Yeah, the facial animations there on this chess piece is pretty cool. Definitely A+ for creativity here in the design. We'll go in the castle here. Whee! Didn't jump. Oh, have to jump because you got that Austin Powers thing. Probably got maybe a couple more minutes here, and then probably call it here soon. Everyone's spread out in time zones, but it's close to midnight here in Central Time, U.S. right now. A lot of you are watching very late or in Europe and stuff like that. I always appreciate everyone hanging out. It's always fun. Nice. That's pretty clever. He can only move the way. Awesome. Hey, how much is left of the game at this point? Oh. Hello. Hello. That's pretty cool. Moving that way too. What? Oh, we gotta do this now? Freaky. Imagine they had the idea for this, but I'm programming it in was probably no easy feat here. The hole. I'm not gonna go that way. Go this way. There we go. All right. You have to do that to different pieces here. Ugh. I like that they're pretty liberal in how much like power up you get or like health back and stuff like that. Hey. Well, it's probably a part of the staff. Or no, it's just a club. And if you can get it by now, that's going to be difficult. Do I get to be you now? Nope. Kicking his head. I'm not cool enough. Got through there. What was it? There we go. Oh. I can't imagine this game is going to be super long, right? I mean, it's... These kind of games usually, like, we're kind of spoiled now with, you know, 100+ hour open world RPG games and whatnot, but it's like, games just weren't historically that long back then. Plus, they weren't in development for years, so... Same way. Oh, hi. Lasers? Lasers? Oh wow. Wabberjack is the final boss. Alright. We gotta be the pawn. No? Maybe we need to do a finish the game stream or something and look back at some of the games I've played and see how far I am and play through a few of them to finish them out. Like this one. Pretty close to Jedi Knight. We're right above the end as well. I mean, we need to do that. Finish out a game stream. You know, with Monkey Island as well. The first one. We're right at the end of that one too. So... that. Cards. Where was the place with the stuff and the thing? Oh, this is the where I was here. Yeah. Hold down. Left to move the... What was the door that he was guarding? Over here. Maybe the last thing we do here tonight. Laser dudes. Can I get up here? Yes, I can. It's neat to see a ledge grab mechanic too. That wasn't always a given for games around this era. I mean, yeah, quite a lot of them did have that, but I feel like a lot of them didn't either. And the frost wand is really, I mean, I've used it as my primary weapon now for a long time. It just knocks them out. Good one to have. It's multiple targets. At least for, let's keep this round close encounters. Ooh, that's psychedelic. I didn't see that the skybox was also, we're not going to get up there and get that. Oh, next one here. Horsey time. You are now a horse. Woo. Oh, Lord. Oh, wow, that just... impaled her. Not sure where that... Oh, well. That might be a good time as any to stop there, because that was a insta-gib there. That was pretty fun ending. But, yeah, it's a super neat game. We may need to finish it out. Maybe I'll do like the collection stream where we have 3 or 4 games we finish out that I played that got close to the end, so I can look through the list. But off the top of my head, things that come to mind are this one, Jedi Knight, Monkey Island, and there's other ones we got pretty close to the end, or at least quite a ways through the game, so it might be worth doing that and revisit them and finishing them maybe. So, but I appreciate everyone's hanging out tonight, and also all the tips for playing it, because yeah, there's a couple of things that were pretty obtuse in how to figure them out, but what a neat game. It's really cool. I like it. But the post-Halloween spooky game. So yeah, thanks so much for hanging out. We'll play another game next week, or computer, or who knows what. We'll find out. Or maybe do that collection stream. We'll find out. So, thanks so much, everyone. Have a good weekend. I think it's like... Okay, never mind. Like blowing the frost wand in her face, so... Alright. Thanks, everyone. Have a good weekend, and have a post-happy Halloween. And I will see everyone next weekend on Discord and online. Good night. See you later.